Having been a student here over a period of 5 years, and then having been a member of the faculty teaching classes and labs, and having been dean of the college for 3 years, having over a period of some 10 years been involved in graduate work at the University of North Carolina, both in Chapel Hill and Greensboro, and having had a year at the Johns Hopkins University, it would not be telling a secret if I told you that I came into the office of president with a long, unwritten and unspoken list of things I wanted to see happen at Elon College. There were buildings that I wanted to see renovated and updated. There were other buildings that I wanted to see built. There were academic standards that I wanted to see raised. I wanted us to be able to improve the faculty and faculty salaries and benefits for our faculty. I wanted especially for the reputation of the college among our sister institutions in North Carolina and beyond. I wanted that reputation to be enhanced. I wanted colleagues at other institutions to look up with appreciation when they heard the name Elon College. That had not always been the case in our days when we had very few resources and we were not of the quality that I wanted us to be. So I had a long list of things that I wanted to see happen. And in those days, when most of the leadership responsibility was on the shoulders of the president, it meant that I had to take the initiative to work toward all of those goals and objectives. It was up to me to do it, or it wouldn't be done.
What would you say have been your greatest accomplishments as president and after serving as president as the soul of the university, when you look back on your time here?
When I look back over the 16 years that I served as president, there are a number of things that I take great pride in. First, there is the strengthening of the faculty salaries and benefits. Second, there is the increased emphasis on the academic quality of the student and the academic work that we did in the institution. But I cannot forget how proud I was when we were able to build a new student center, the Long Student Center. More than that, when we built a new library, our library was so terribly inadequate, and we built the McEwen Library. What a great day that was for us. And then a new gym and a new pool, and I'd have to say a new house for the president and his family, because this was something we needed very much. And then there were other buildings, dormitories, and the Powell building for academics, and it was a time of building and expansion and increasing standards and increasing the quality of the institution and enhancing that reputation. We had the first real language laboratory in this state, 28 positions. I brought the leading language laboratory director in the southeastern United States to come. We had a workshop for language teachers from across 3 states, and everybody spoke about, look at Elon. And that was something I wanted to do. And then, of course, Founders Day in 1962 was a big day because the Vice President of the United States was here. And Elon was the focus of a great deal of public attention. Those were kinds of things that I wanted to see happen, and I took a great deal of satisfaction in seeing them happen.
When you think of Elon in 50 years from now, what do you envision?
You know, I think that's an impossible question. I became president 52, almost 53 years ago. And when I think of the way I thought then, there is no way in the world that anybody could have imagined that we would today have the institution that we have. I think there is no more remarkable story in the history of American higher education than the story of the growth and development of Elon. Absolutely nothing that compares. So I can't really envision fully what we're going to be in 10 years, although I look at the next strategic plan and I say, wow, can it possibly be that we're going to do all of those? And then on reflection, I say, yeah, we can do it because of where we are and who we are, because of our leadership team, because of the support among our friends and alumni and the public and foundations. I think we'll do it. I don't know what we'll do in 50 years, but I can tell you one thing with real certainty. It will be first class, because Elon University doesn't do anything which is not first class.
On the flip side of that, do you have any regrets? Are there things that you wish you had a chance to do, or choices that...
You know, if a man were to look back over 16 years of a presidency of an institution and said that he had no regrets, I would think that he was very forgetful or a liar, one or the other. Yeah, I have some regrets. I regretted that I did not know more about how to raise money. I regret that I was not more devoted, dedicated to that task. I regret that I did not have a stronger Department of Institutional Advancement to provide more resources to the institution. Those are things that I really wish we could have done. Can't do anything about it now, but we were slow. See, when I came into the office, I'd had no training, no experience in raising money, and I really was frightened, and I was very slow getting started. And then we had such few resources that getting a staff together to do institutional advancement was very slow, and we did not do it very well, and I wish we could have done that better. And when I look at what our people do now and try to compare it with the little that we did, yeah, I regret that we didn't do better.
What advice would you like to share with current students who are here right now, that when you talk with classes or talk with young men and women who come to you, you find yourself telling them often?
I would like to tell our students today that they are very, very fortunate. I can't imagine being at an institution where they would have greater opportunities for growth and development and a first-class education. And I'm sad, really sad, when a young person does not recognize the great opportunities they have here and fails to take full advantage of it. So I find myself encouraging them. Take advantage of these opportunities. This institution has a great variety of cultural opportunities and all kinds of other opportunities, including our study abroad and whatever else you name. And if students fail to take advantage of that, then I think that's sad. I'd say with no hesitation to prospective students and to entering students, you have a fantastic opportunity for a first-class education. Please, for goodness sake, take advantage of it.
What about a message for alumni? You've met thousands of students over the years. What would you like to say to all of those who identify you as the soul of the university?
I've had the privilege over a period now of 68 years or so of knowing a lot of great people who've attended this institution. Many of them attended when we did not have anything greater than just a local reputation. I would like to tell those alumni, wherever they are, this institution now is an institution in which you can take great pride. And I hope you will recognize us for what we are, recognize us for what we are doing and what we are becoming, And then I hope that that pride that you take in this institution will encourage you to support it in every possible way, by word, by act, and by gift, to recognize the important things this institution is doing and the fact that, to a great extent, what it does in the future is going to depend upon the support of those who know it and love it and are proud of it.
And one more question that I didn't write down, but what was your reaction when you were told that we wanted to honor you for Founders Day?
To tell you the truth, that had never, ever occurred to me. I see myself as one of the faculty, as one of the persons who's involved in day-to-day teaching, and I enjoy that very much. And I've appreciated it. The institution has been so good to me. They have recognized me in a number of ways, and I've appreciated that greatly. And they recognize my wife, and I appreciate that. But it never occurred to me that while I am here living and enjoying my participation in the institution, that I would be honored with the Founders Day celebration. I told the president when he mentioned it to me that it just blows me away. What a great honor. To be recognized along with those who have been honored in the past is a great, great honor. I'm very humble, and I appreciate it greatly.